Hi, everyone, and welcome. My name is Chris Shelton. As most of you guys should know by now, because I am not going to repeat myself. You guys should know my name is Chris Shelton. You guys should know I have a master's degree. Anyone that's a channel subscriber to me, Chris Shelton, has earned themselves an honorary master's degree, folks. Now let's get right to work. We got a lot of work to do. We're gonna have a stream watching paint dry in a few minutes here, but before that, we're gonna promo. Excuse me, folks. We're gonna promo some future videos. Okay, in the future, folks, we're gonna be reading some manuals. We're gonna be reading, and I need you guys to pay attention and keep your mouth shut. I've got something to say. First one is from the early 1990s. Healthy Houseplants. We're going to be reading this manuscript, this magazine verbatim. Okay. Income.com. Okay. 6 hottest web startups from the early 2000s. I believe it's from the year 2000. Let me check on that. Yeah, June, July 2000, year 2000, this magazine's from. So 6 hottest web startups. We'll be reading this verbatim from top to bottom, folks. These will all be 10-hour streams. And this is early. Let me see what year this one is, folks. October 1993. We're going to be going over what WordPerfect was in 1993, folks. Okay? We're going to be going over these verbatim from top to bottom. These will all be 10-hour streams. Here we have WordPerfect Windows. We see what year this is from, folks. If you guys just pay attention, keep your mouth shut. Thank you very much, Susie. You're number one to me. This is from the early 90s, folks. I don't see the year on it. This is a good magazine. My name is Chris Shelton. Be like Susie. Hit the like button. Susie has a good channel for anyone that watches the replay. Go ahead and subscribe to Susie. She's got a good channel. And that's a statement for me. Okay, and even Marilyn could back that up. Here's WordPerfect from 1991. Also copyrighted in 1994. WordPerfect Simplified, folks. We also have Windows 3.1. Let's see what year this is from, folks. I don't really see the year, folks, but it's early 90s. Windows 3.1. We also have Windows Office 97. We'll be going through this manual page by page. And this one here, Microsoft Word. This is 1991, 1992, folks. Like I said, this is from the DOS disk operating system. We also have my favorite, Commodore 128 manual, folks. Okay, this is CAD Pack 128. CAD Pack 128 is a program for the Commodore 128, which helps you draw pictures and graphics designed with ease and accuracy. Okay, the drawings have a resolution of 640 points wide by 360 points high. When completed, the pictures are printed using a dot matrix printer in various sizes depending on the printer. The drawings may be saved to disk, both as a protection against loss due to power failure and also for later recall and display. Unlike other drawing programs, CAD Pack allows you to exactly scale printer output with your dot matrix printer. It also allows you to operate in the units of your drawing, problems, feet, miles, etc. All the dimensions you can see during the drawing process are those external dimensions. Okay. The scale factor is set up when the screen is initialized, folks. And I need you guys to pay attention. Hey, Susan, thanks for being here. We're talking about the CAD Pack, which is a Commodore computer from the 1980s. We're reading the manual, and now we're going to watch some paint dry, folks. My name is Chris Shelton. I do have a master's degree. I'm the man. I'm the one. Nobody else does this. I'm the man. Okay, let's pay attention, folks. I need you guys to pay attention and listen. Okay. The scale factor is set up when the screen is initialized. The printer distortion is compensated so the circles are printed as true circles. Okay. Thanks for being here, everyone. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Miss Chef. And thank you very much for hitting the like button. Chris is impressed. Everyone in the chat has earned an honorary master's degree from Shelton University. It's a very good university. We'll read one more paragraph and we'll get the nuts and bolts of this paint drying, folks. Then we'll go back to reading if that's okay with you guys. But it doesn't matter really, but I'm the one running the stream. Okay. All the functions on the CAD Pack 128 program are selected from the menus of functions and options. These menus are displayed at the bottom of the drawing screen. An optional light pen may be used for drawing and positioning images on the screen. If the light pen is not used, the cursor keys can provide the same function. Light pen operations can be turned off and on through a menu option. So part of the drawing can be done using light pen input, and then the keyboard can control the remainder of the drawing. And just so you guys know, I'm working on a studio, and I will be getting a 1980s disk operating system computer set up if I could find the wiring and stuff. Have it in mothballs. We got to get it out. We got to get it done. And we will be operating a 1980s computer, folks. Okay, we'll go back to the book. We'll get to paint, and then we'll go back to the book because paint drying might take a while, folks. So I hope you have between 10 and 40 hours to watch the paint dry, folks. We need to be dedicated for this stuff. This isn't for the weak. This is serious stuff. And I appreciate you guys being here. After we get the paint drying done, as soon as we start that, I'm going to eat a little Popeye spinach and maybe go back to reading. Okay. This is serious stuff, folks. For anyone that debates this, you're a hater. Let's get geared up and drink our water, folks. It's a hot day. Need to stay hydrated, folks. All right, we could do purple. I got to change things up. Let's see if I have purple. I had the orange ready to go. But let's see if we have purple, folks. Let's go ahead and stand by. Ooh. Oh. All right, well, let's go back to basics and let me Google what two colors make purple because I don't have purple, folks. I got a little kitty set of paint, so it's no purple. But for anyone, now a normal streamer would say that that's a roadblock and we can't do purple. But for anyone, and because red and blue, okay, we'll do red and blue. It's my opinion. Wait, here's a blue. Here's a red. Okay. And it's my opinion, because I have advanced knowledge, because I have a master's degree, I'm a problem solver. Okay? So, for anyone that says something can't be done, I'll give you 10 reasons why it could be done and why it will be done by me, Chris Shelton, the master. Okay? You will go ahead and call me Master Shelton. That's pretty much mandatory, folks. Okay. Okay, let's get this paint mixed up, folks. Okay. Yeah, it's a good idea, Nance. We need to get back to the basics, back to painting, back to getting things done. We don't take 5 years to solve a 5-minute problem on this channel. We get things done. Okay. We got to get back to reading our Commodore manual, folks. Commodore personal computer is the computer of the future. Okay? So, as soon as we can agree on that. I know, Michelle. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I have so much knowledge in my head that, nobody questions me. I question you guys. So, hey, you were right, too. This is purpley. Okay. My master's degree. Okay. And I need you guys to pay attention because I'm not going to keep repeating myself. My master's degree is in applied science. I'm also going back to school, back to university in September to get a master's degree in labor relations. So I will have 2 master's degrees. That's 2 more than most people have. Of course, anyone that's subscribed to my stream has a master's degree, an honorary master's degree from Shelton University, which is a accredited. You know what I mean, folks. Okay. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. Okay, let's see here. We got lots of work to do. We got to watch the paint drying. We got to get through all these books. So, these are facts. Okay, so facts backed up by documents, folks. Like I said, no one, I know you guys wouldn't question me, but no one's allowed to question the master. And that's a verified fact. Of course, no one would do that. Criminals would, like Levin Smith, and to a lesser extent because he's way lower than Levin, but Clearwater Chad is stupid enough to criticize me. Yeah, I appreciate your support. And once again, folks, I am the co-creator of YouTube and even the internet, folks. So, we should try to be respectful of me. I'm one of the good guys. Okay. Okay. So, sooner we start, sooner we'll be done. Okay. And that's a fact. I deal with facts, not nonsense. So we have our purple paint. We're going to time this. 521. Let me put this down a little bit so you guys can see it. Okay. Hey, Poet, how you doing? Drawing a number 1, folks, because I'm the number 1 channel. You guys are the number 1 audience. And this proves it, folks. If this doesn't prove it, I don't know what will. Okay, number 1. We're going to watch this dry. It's 522. Let's label it on there. 522. Yeah, we could test that out too, Grandma. 522. We'll have to remember that in case you guys can't see it. So let's see how long this takes to dry, folks. And like I said, no, this has never been done before on the air that I know of or that I approved of. So, let's try to be responsible. And like I said, now we could kind of multitask a little bit. Now that we're watching the paint dry, we're getting things done. Like I said, we went through the books we're going to read verbatim. This is from the year 2000, the 6 hottest web startups. We'll go through that. We got about 6 or 7 books on Microsoft from the early 1990s we're going to go through. We have our trusty Commodore 128 book we're going to read verbatim on how to program your Commodore computer from the 1980s. In my opinion, it's still the best computer for the best value for what it does, folks. Okay. And these are facts once again, folks. And they're not allowed, no one's allowed to question me. Let's take a little break and eat a little spinach, folks, or you guys can eat whatever you guys eat. Because I need a little energy. I need to maintain my number one show here. Number one on the internet. So let's take a little 30-second break here, folks. I'm giving you guys the privilege of watching me eat. So continue watching me eat, folks. We're just getting started, folks. I'm almost done eating. I know it's an honor and a privilege to be able to watch me eat my spinach. And so we're going to keep doing that so I have the energy and strength to keep going. Thank you, folks. That was good, folks. And like I said, most people is high on life do not let other people watch them eat. So you guys are incredibly lucky. The paint's still drying. We started this at 5:22. It's 5:27. It's very humid in here because I don't have the air conditioning on. Melissa gets on me that I'm too cheap to put it on, but it's not my problem. I need money for my studio, so we keep the air off. We got a couple fans going. This paint is still wet, as you can see. Let's give it a few more minutes. In the interim, I know we read a few paragraphs from the Commodore manual. Let's go ahead and look at another magazine. Okay. I didn't even look at this since probably the year 2000 when it came out. This is income.com, the 6 hottest web startups. Let's go ahead and crack this baby open and see if we can learn something. I need you guys to pay attention. Don't forget, this is the #1 channel on the internet, #1 channel on YouTube. Okay, so Old Bay, how you doing? Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been trying to style up my hair a little different, and you know what I mean. So, everyone's telling me it's a good look. It's a good look, and everyone says I'm a good guy. They said I'm the best guy in America, probably the world. They said, so what's going on is it's working. Appreciate you watching the best channel on YouTube. It's a given, really, but we'll still appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me here. Oh, look at this. This is a home office expo for the year 2000. I'll leave the description notes on that in the description if I have time, folks. Okay. It's just what kind of a guy I am. Okay, here's an ad, but money-making ad. Yeah, mismanaged. Melissa's not being a good wife, so as you've seen, I had to eat spinach out of a can. She won't make me a sandwich. I'm not happy with her. I'm disgusted by her, okay? So, hurts my heart. So here we go. Pays you $4 for every envelope you stuff. It's a mailing business. And probably a good business. $4 per envelope. Hopefully they're not poisonous envelopes, but okay, so that's just an ad. We're just getting warmed up here, folks. Don't worry, we're going to be back to reading our Commodore manual pretty soon. And we're going to keep our eye on the paint. Okay, so here we go for the 6 hottest web startups. Here's the page. 6 hottest web startups. Okay. And #1, online auction entrepreneur. Okay. So, it's important that you guys pay attention in case you guys want a second revenue stream. Potential earnings, depending on the value of what you're selling and the time you devote to the process, you could make $50,000 or more in the first year, folks. So, that's something to consider. Next one, #2. Personal internet shopper. Okay. So if people don't have time to use internet, you do it for them. Potential earnings based on online research and shopping skills, you can make up to $30,000 your first year, folks. And the tips for success: become an expert online in shopping and research. Use the hundreds of resources available online for this. Develop a reputation. See, there's already hundreds of places you can go online. Develop a reputation as a reliable, reputable service to fuel word-of-mouth advertising. So that's #2. Let's pause for a second and check on our paint, folks. Okay. And these are facts. We started this at 5:22. It's 5:32. It's been 10 minutes. 5 times 2 is 10, folks. Still wet, as you can see. The smears. So it's still wet. So far, paint takes more than 10 minutes to dry on this channel, the best channel on YouTube. And that's a verified fact. Hey, Sarasota Jerry, how you doing? You're #1 to me. My name is Chris Shelton. I have a master's degree in applied science, and I'm one of the good guys. I got a Good Guys Award from the National Cults Association last month. They said I was a good guy. They said I was a good seed. I charge for my consulting work. If anyone needs to consult with me, it's only $150 an hour, folks. All right, so you leave me a message on that. In the meanwhile, we're going to keep reading from our online magazine. Here's the cover. This is a magazine from, this is Income.com, folks. Income.com. It's a good magazine from the year 2000. We're reading about the 6 hottest web startups. Okay. Let's keep going. We don't have much time to burn on this. We got to keep our eye. What kind of paint is this? Let's check. It says red. No, let me look. If it says on here, it says too small for me to look. Oh, well, it's made by Sargent Art Time Tempera paint. It's ideal for posters and signs, school and crafts. Drives to a matte finish and it's blendable. Basic school kid paint, folks. Yeah, Mandy, this magazine is from, well, it's from this year, June, July of the year 2000. I don't know if you can see that, but where is it? Yeah, right down there, folks. You probably have to pause the video to look. Oh, okay, so it's temper paint. Okay, I didn't know there was a real... in the Commodore book, folks, when we go back to reading about the Commodore, let's see if this even has a year. Okay. 1986, folks. It's a compact 128, so it's a Commodore 128. In my opinion, Commodore is still the best computer. So, yep, let's get back to this so we can get back to the Commodore book and check on our paint in a few more minutes, folks. We got a lot of important work to do. These are verified facts, folks. Okay. We're at number 3. Number 3 of the top 6 web businesses. Theme store operator. Okay. So themes would be, it actually says Hawaiian shirts, exotic species, potential earnings up to $50,000, and then you should, the getting customers recommendation is to offer a free email newsletter filled with useful information about your industry and specific discounts. It's great information, folks. I need you guys to pay attention to me, Chris Shelton. I do have a master's degree. Anyone subscribed to my channel has an honorary master's degree from Shelton University, as long as you send in $29.99.99. That's $2,000, $99.99, almost $3,000, but it's worth it. You can put it on your resume, folks. If you act now, I have a temporary reduction in the price from $29.99.99 to $19.99.99. Call, email, or mail for more details, folks. Okay. So next one, number 4. And this is once again, for anyone just joining us, Income.com from the year 2000, June, July of the year 2006 hottest web startups. Yeah, you definitely get a fancy certificate. I'll have Melissa make them up as soon as she's talking to me again, folks. Next one, E-Zine, whatever that means, ghostwriter. So a ghostwriter. We'll go with ghostwriter. If you have decent writing skills, you can make a good income writing content about thousands of e-zines out there. Okay. Potential earnings up to $15,000. And okay, so number 5. No, $1,999.99. Okay. Anyways, it's a good deal. It's better than most colleges. And this isn't even a college, it's a university. Okay, so next one. Number 5. Associate Program Entrepreneur. Okay. So you could do that. Okay. Doesn't say how much money. Oh, the next one, number 6, which is the last one. This is a good one. So I need you guys to listen up and pay attention. I'll show it to you too. And it's a personal internet trainer. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. It's personal internet trainer. Train people to use the internet. It's very complicated to use the internet. There are millions of internet users, soon-to-be users out there, or soon-to-be users out there. Millions of them, folks. Many of them don't know much about the web or how to use its services. If you have a basic proficiency with the most popular email software and browsers, you could charge by the hour to help people get set up online. Make sure you get them online, get them on AOL disk or something. You can make up to $30,000 a year. And tips for success: you can provide the services at people's house or offices to avoid the cost of office space. So there you go, the 6 tips for success, folks. I wonder what's in the rest of this magazine. Oh, so you can make, you're saying next page, you can make a business plan for your internet startup. There's some guys that made $1 million on the internet. This is all good information. And we'll go into this in further detail, folks. So that's just a little prelim on what you could do if you have skills like me. Okay. In any event, now I'm fascinated by this magazine, folks. Okay, well, let's go back to the paint drying, and then we'll... Yeah, as long as you come back, Miss Chef, Manage. Let's check on the paint, folks. Then we'll get back to the Commodore book. Okay, so I would say... No, it's still a little wet. I got a little on my finger, folks. And we started this at 522. It's 544. So, we got a ways to go. Let's go back to our Commodore book, folks. Oh, thank you in the interim for liking this chat. Anyone that doesn't hit the like button is under investigation. Once again, this was income.com from June, July of 2020. Very good magazine, folks. Oh, check this out. Here is if you send in for this you can get a free free palm organized handheld organizer. It's a very good deal if you want to get your free organizer, folks. Yeah, let's mail it in, folks. That's all. Okay. Very fascinating. Okay, now let's get back to the Commodore, folks. 1986. And we'll check on the paint in a little while. Maybe we'll have a little drink first. That's okay with everyone. Okay, back to work. We got a lot of work to do, folks. Yeah, is that what it is? A Palm Pilot? I don't even know. Let's see what it says one more time. Thank you for paying attention, Mandy. Well, it says a connected household organizer. I don't know if it's called a Palm Pilot. Oh, maybe it is. It says Palm V. It says a Palm. It's a Palm connected household organizer. So you're right, Mandy. Wonder if you're still giving them out. We'll have to inquire about that in a future stream. Okay, let's get back to the Commodore 128 from 1986, folks. Okay, if that's okay with everyone, but I assume it is. Okay, so CAD Pack includes an object management system of 16.16 pixel objects, which are designed on a second screen. Up to 104 objects are available at a time. Once objects have been defined, they can be saved onto a disk and recalled for CAD Pack drawing. When an object is to be displayed on the screen, it may be precisely pointed anywhere on the screen and its size rotated in a 90-degree increments. And reflection, mirror image are easily and precisely controlled. The object editor is also used to develop. Okay, we'll take a break so I can get this to Mandy here. Stand by here. This comes apart here. It's a Palm connected household organizer. I don't know if you can see that. Try to hold it still for a minute. It's on the screen now if you're just listening. Palm connected handheld organizer. I wonder if the company's still in business. And if they would send us one each. It'd be cool if they sent us one. Be like, damn, this is from that long ago and you guys still want this Palm. Doesn't say that they stopped doing it. If there's no time constraints on it, they should do it, folks. If not, we'll protest their headquarters. That's a fact. It's a fact backed up by documents. I could use the Palm organized goobly gobbly. I'm sure you guys could too. All right, Miss Chef Managed is back. That's good. Very good. Appreciate you being back. That's from eincome.com. Opportunities. Okay. I know Google something brand new, so. Okay, let's get back to work. We got a lot of. You have to rerun that later on. But we're back to reading about the Commodore. Do another couple paragraphs. We'll check on the paint. Last time the paint was still dry, still wet, folks. All right, we got a lot of work to do. My name is Mr. Shelton. I have a master's degree, and I need you guys to pay attention. Okay. Next paragraph. You could use any of the 7 patterns to fill in an area of the picture. A pattern editor is included to allow you to easily design your own 8x8 pixel fill patterns. Okay. Other sets of patterns may be created, saved on disk, and recalled. Then it says a try again function is provided which corrects any mistakes. So a try again, okay. The picture on the screen is restored to the state it was immediately prior to the last menu function selection. Thank you, sir. Thank you for respecting my authority. We're reading the Commodore manual. You missed, unfortunately, and I respect your authority. I know you're busy, sir. But we're watching paint dry. 522 we started. It's still a little wet. And we read from the year 2000. We read the 6 hottest web startups. So we did that. We got that done. We got a stack of books we're going to be reading verbatim this next couple months. And these are going to be 10-hour stream. Thank you, Silver Spoon. See, Silver Spoon is a good person, folks, just like I am. Okay. And, so I respect that. Let's see if this paint's still dry or wet. Oh, no, it's still wet. Look, see, folks? Still wet. And so paint takes a while to dry, folks. I didn't realize it. We started at 522. We're getting things done. Like I said, it's a good thing we have our book to read because I'm not taking any stupid questions for anyone that's stupid. I'm not talking about you guys. You guys are the good guys. But the lurkers out there that don't have master's degrees, the lurkers out there that aren't subscribed, they're stupid. I'm not taking any questions from them. If they put a question in the chat that's stupid, they're out. Thanks, poet. Hey, Susan, how you doing? I don't know which part. Okay. We're doing the paint drying. Okay. Still working on it. We started at 5:22 my time. It's 5:51. So it's about a half hour. It's taking longer than a half hour. That's what the fan's running on it and everything, folks. We read the income.com from the year 2000, the 6 hottest web startups. We did that. We accomplished that goal, folks. And without you, that wouldn't be possible. We're reading the Commodore 128 manual from the year 1986, folks, because it's interesting. That's what my viewers demand. My viewers know that the Commodore computer will make its comeback, folks. It's the best computer in America, most likely the world. Okay? So we're doing all this stuff. Nobody else on the internet does anything like this. Nothing fun, nothing good. Okay? They don't talk about none of this stuff, folks. So, it's a little prelim that, it is, everyone, you guys are right. You need to pay attention. Keep your mouth shut while I'm talking because I'm one of the good guys, like any one of you guys in the chat that subscribe. You guys are good too, like me. We got a lot more to learn about the Commodore, folks. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm a little tired, folks. But we'll keep going because this is important. Templates in CAD Pack 128 are line drawings which can be created and used within other drawings. You create a template just as you would by drawing and selecting functions and positioning the line elements. Line, box, circle, arc, curve, etc. Okay. When a template drawing is finished, you copy it to a template and work area in memory. Okay. Let's see. Good comment from Sir. Sir says, I heard when paint dries, the liquid evaporates and the particles spontaneously organize themselves into a 2-layered structure according to their size. sounds like to me the next stream, I think Sir should come on as a co-host, and we could do a 50-hour stream about this if need be, and we'll get it done. So Sir has a lot going on. If he wants to come on for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, we'll still have a good stream. If not, that's fine too. Now everyone's busy nowadays. Sir has a good show, folks, on YouTube. Everyone should be subbing to Sir if they're not already. Okay. Yeah, John, we're getting things done. We're making things happen. We started the paint drying. Yeah, we are. We started the paint drying at 5:22 my time. And it's still wet, folks. Still a little wet. So we're watching the paint dry to pass the time, to get things done. We're reading about the Commodore 128 from 1986. We just read the 6 hottest web startups from the year 2000, June, July of the year 2000. So that's a good one to rewatch, folks. And we're getting, nobody else on the internet does fun stuff like this, folks. So, and we have a stack of books. Yeah, John, this is a good one to watch. We got a stack of books. We're going to be reading these books verbatim. I don't care if it takes 50 hours, folks. Not today, but maybe a book a day. Nobody else does this, folks. So let's get back to work. We got a lot of work to do. Lost where I was. Oh, okay, Sir. Sir's a good guy. He's multitasking. You can't blame him for that. Nowadays, everyone's busy. You see how Sir respects my authority, folks? And I respect his authority, too. He's a retired officer. Anyone that doesn't respect Sir will be dealt with, by me, Dr. Shelton. Okay, so let's keep going here. The template can also be saved to disk because the drawing elements of a template file are quite simple. Template files can be read and written by other programs in BASIC. This gives you the ability in other BASIC programs to create an image such as contour maps and then bring it to, that's right, poet, bring it to CAD Pack 128 and add text and other refinements to create a finished presentation. See Appendix B for details on template files. Can't be easier than that. Let's check on the paint and we'll keep reading, folks. We've got a lot to do. Appreciate you guys being here to see the #1 show in America. Most likely the world. Let's paint. Let's see if the paint's still wet, folks. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Paint's still wet. We're going on over half hour, folks. Okay. So no one else, I remember in the O.J. Simpson trial, they did run some tests on that ice cream to see how long the ice cream dried, but this is, so we're on that level up there with that O.J. trial, folks. If they could do it, we could do it too. Okay. I usually wait too at the pharmacy instead of going back, and then it's 2 trips and blah, blah, blah. Oh. Yeah, it is. How'd you know, sir? Because the pages are sticking. I'm too cheap to run the air conditioning. The air conditioning works, but I got a fan on. And believe me, Mel, she is not pleased with me. She I can't even say on this form, the nasty words she has for me about that I'm too cheap. She calls me Master Cheap to run the air conditioning. And it's very humid in here. But that's not my problem. That's Melissa's problem. I told her if she don't like it, she could take a cold shower or hit the bricks. This is my house, and she has to respect my authority. I'm the man of the house. She listens to the man of the house, or she leaves the house. I know, John. She's refusing any and all orders from me. So until she can respect my authority, And like I said, I haven't been eating good. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, you guys watched me eat my spinach on the air. So she won't make me spin. She won't make me a sandwich. I'd eat spinach on the air. So once again, I gave you guys the privilege of watching me eat spinach on the air. So it's not. This isn't what a good wife should be. I never pictured this. I never thought I'd have to put up with her non-performance. She's derelict. Melissa's derelict in her household duties. So I don't know what to say anymore. That's right. That's right. Miss Chef managed. When she makes me a good sandwich, then we'll turn on the air conditioner for about 5 seconds. She's got a lot of work to do. Okay, she doesn't respect me. She says I'm good for nothing. She said I'm a pencil neck pinhead. She doesn't respect me. She doesn't respect my studio. So, she's got a lot of changing to do. She has to change with the times, like I've had to change with the times. I don't accept a lot in the present day, but I still have to work with it until we could bring back things like the Commodore computer, bring back dot matrix printer. We're bringing back the USSR next year, folks. What more could I do? I have a full docket. I can't do everything. Thanks, Poet. I'm sure trying. It doesn't feel like I have, but I'm sure trying. I want to be healthy for my son, So we'll see. We'll keep trying. That's all we can do is try. And I appreciate that. Well, one good thing is I can't eat much in this when it's like 90 degrees out here. I know, sir. I hope we do bring back the floppy disk because I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of Commodore games somewhere in the basement. Yeah, Miss Chef. She despises my videos, and it's tough to deal with. A wife should support her man, okay? And I'm just not seeing that in her. She's not a good seed. She wouldn't even come with me to the National Cult Convention, so she didn't get to see me get my major award, my good guy award. So you would think a wife would want to support her husband, but once again, that's not happening. I can't control that. I only control myself. And I appreciate your guys being here. Let's do a little more reading, folks. Paint's still drying. And I swear we are going to do a 10-hour paint drying stream, folks. And anyone. Well, we'll do a couple of them. Maybe we'll do one with guests. Anyone can come on that wants to come on. I'll do it like the original Chadathon where anyone wants to come on comes on. And then we'll just do one which is paint drying and I'm in bed. We'll run some, run through some stuff, folks. And because the only option on my channel is success. I'm the only channel that's successful. Everyone else's channel is going down and mine is going up. All right. So it's time for, And anyways, that's what's going to happen in the future because I do see the future, folks. Let's get back to the Commodore, okay? What's included in this package? It's a Commodore package from 1986, folks. It's a CAD Pack 128 program, which uses both keyboard and light pen drawing inputs. Tutorials which lead you step by step through many CAD Pack capabilities. Drawing for the tutorial. 3 special fonts for lettering Old English, 3D, and tech. A set of objects included electronically and math symbols. A USA and state map templates, which you could use for making filled in maps such as sales territories. Now, you show me another computer that has these capabilities, and I will cancel my channel, folks. Yeah, maybe in the future, sir. I don't really even know how to do that, so someone might have to show me. Yeah, I'm stuck in trying to get with the times, but I'm a Commodore man. I just can't help it, folks. But I appreciate that, sir. Like I said, we're going to get the Commodore hopefully set up when I can find it in the basement. I also have a Vendex I believe it's 1985 or 1987. I have in my basement and garage. I have the Vendex computer and two monitors. One's green and black and one's orange and black. So we got two. I got to find the wiring. We're going to get that set up and rolling, folks, so we can do 10-hour streams on the DOS or disk operating system. In my opinion, it was a fine system. We didn't have to change. Everything nowadays is pay by the second, pay for this prescription every year if you want to use Microsoft. Back in the real days, you bought it once and it was yours forever. Nowadays, they want to get every penny of your money, and I just don't accept that, folks. So, and that's a fact. Let's check on the paint before we keep reading the book, folks. We're only on page 4. There's 80 pages, so we're going to be here for several hours, folks. That's not my problem. So hope you guys use the bathroom already. Okay. Yeah, it's still wet. Still wet. Paint does not dry quick, folks. I didn't know that. I thought it'd be dry in 5 minutes. Doesn't matter. We got 75 more pages to read. And then we got several more books to read, so there's no hurry. So just get your popcorn and tell your wives to make you a good meal. That's a fact. I'm Chris Shelton. I'm one of the good guys. I got a master's degree. Sure, you know what I can get, folks? If it's okay if I get up for a second, I get some coffee. Melissa didn't make it. Once again, I had to make it myself. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay, and just so you guys know, the only coffee allowed in the Shelton residence is Folgers Breakfast Blend. Anything else goes right out the window. I send Melissa right back out to the store if she thinks about bringing anything in besides Folgers Breakfast Blend. And that's a fact. And we go old school with everything, folks. I do. I don't really care what Melissa likes. It's the man's decision what products are used in the home. And I will be teaching you guys that. So to wash the laundry, you go old school. You buy original Tide. Okay? And for dishes, you make the wife, even if you have a dishwasher, you make her do it by hand, folks, with the original green Palmolive. Okay? And these are facts. This is what real men do in their households. Okay, I'll be bringing you more tips of success as we remember these tips, folks. Okay, so these are facts, not to be debated. Okay, let's have a little bit of coffee, folks. Folgers Breakfast Blend, folks. For a drink later, folks, since Melissa wasn't capable of going to the store, we broke out the Tang. If this becomes a longer stream, or for the next stream, I'll teach you guys how to make a good glass of Tang. You got to use a lot of Tang, folks. A lot of Tang and a lot of water, a little ice. You have yourself a good glass of Tang. If it's good enough for the astronauts, it's good enough for Master Shelton. Okay? It's a fact. It's backed up by documents. All right, let's take a little break and we'll check on the paint. We'll keep reading from the Commodore book, folks. Thank you for being here, everyone. It's an honor and a privilege of yours to be on here with me. Not me. I have other things to do. Okay. So let's read a few more paragraphs in the book. Check on the paint. We'll probably get going soon because I'm hungry and got to get dinner started. Once again, it's not my job. I still have to do it. No one else is capable around here. Right, Melissa? So let's keep cranking, folks. Somebody said what it was. I read it. It was they said it was see, I'm not a paint expert. Got my degree in applied science, so not a paint expert. We'll answer the question, but let's see, what does this say? I read everything on here and somebody said they knew what it was. Thank you very much, Deviant. It's an honor and a privilege to have you. We're going to review everything we did so far because we got new people coming on. Tempera paint. Is that what it is? See, like I said, I'm not a paint expert. Not a paint expert. I can't be an expert on everything, folks. Good. So, all right, so someone said tempera. I don't know if I'm saying that right or what, but you gotta slam it. All right, that's better, I guess. Okay. All right, we gotta go soon, folks, because I'm getting hungry. And I'm getting off track here. Let's check on the paint again. Still wet. It's getting there, though. Okay, back to work. Let's read another paragraph. Another couple paragraphs. I'm getting tired. I'm getting hungry. But I felt like since no one else was doing this on the internet, I felt it was my job. For people just coming in, let's review what we did so far. Oh, is it old paint? Yeah, it doesn't work that great. It's okay. We even had to make some paint. We had to mix it up ourselves with the red and the blue because I didn't have purple. It's just a cheap set. Okay, let's get back to basics here. So we're reviewing because we're going to be going pretty soon. We might come back on later. We'll see. Like I said, it's not easy when... Yeah, it's kindergarten paint. Yep. It's not easy because even though I'm the man of the house, I have to do my job and Melissa's job. Mine and Melissa's. Both of them. 2 jobs. And she's just eating bonbons. It's not fair. It's not right. I know. I agree, Deviant. Yeah, she's definitely noisy and she doesn't care. You know, a good wife should care about her man. She should stand by her man. She should do the cooking and cleaning. I know I did have to ask someone in the chat how to do it because I didn't know. But like I said, I can't be an expert on everything, folks. Who else could read to you so magnificently as I? For the new people in the chat, we went through the 6 hottest web startups from the year 2000, June and July. This income.com is from. Okay. We're watching paint dry. We started at 5:22. Hopefully it's almost dry because I need to get some dinner going. We're reading the Commodore 128 manual. In future streams, I'll be reading these books verbatim to you. We have from the 1990s, Healthy Houseplants. From the 80s and early 90s, we have Word, Microsoft Word. 1997, which I took this in when I got my first degree, Microsoft Office 97. Okay. This is got to be early 90s, Windows 3.1. Well, this is a little newer one, WordPerfect 6.1. I don't even know what WordPerfect we're on now. This one here is from September 1994. WordPerfect Windows Magazine. WordPerfect Windows Magazine. Okay. This one here is from October 93. Easy Word. So these are all good books. And you guys will be listening to me and paying attention when I read. Okay. Let's do a few more paragraphs. We'll check on the paint and we'll call it a day pretty soon, folks. But this is important. Once again, you don't see Aaron from Growing Up in Scientology bringing you any good tutorials like this, do you? You don't see that Bozo Clearwater Chad doing. No one does it. No one even comes close to my channel. I need to stay on top of my #1 channel. Okay, so we're on page 5. This goes up to page 80, folks. So we're just getting into the nuts and bolts, or the meat and potatoes of this, folks. Before getting started, is an operation with keyboard. Okay, this is the Commodore 128. Function selection means keyboards the first 1 or 2 letters of the function name of the main or drawing menus of the first letter of the option you want the object menu. Okay. Since the key strokes of drawing menu selections are examined in pairs. See, Miss Chef, you could drink whatever you want, but the correct coffee is Folgers Morning Blend. It's a confirmed fact. You heard it from the #1 channel on YouTube. That's me, Chris Shelton. And that's it. And that's all. I made my statement. My statement holds water. And no one is allowed to question me. You're allowed to drink whatever you want. But the correct coffee is Folgers Morning Blend. Everyone else in the chat agrees. Okay. Since the keystrokes for drawing menu selections are examined in pairs, it may be necessary to key an extra key of reestablishing alignments with the pair of groupings if the group doesn't respond. Okay, so it's pretty easy. If an invalid option is selected, the tone will sound to remind you of this. I think we all remember that tone, folks. Okay. So, and that's fact. The letters are pressed and are always shown in reverse image on the menu. Okay. Setting a point means pressing the control. Thank you, Devian. Okay. Okay. I think Miss Chef Manage was just joking. I think she knows where the best coffee is Morning Blend. It's a confirmed fact. Okay, and if we have to do a 10-hour stream on that, then so be it. So it's a fact. Okay, let's get back to basics here. Get back to the Commodore 128, which is the best personal computer in existence. Okay, the AccuPoint feature provides precise positioning. The AccuPoint feature is activated by pressing return, the return key, after the drawing cursor has been moved. Okay, with the cursor keys. Okay, the border turns blue, and from that point onward, the cursor keys are used to move the drawing cursor 1 pixel in any direction. When it's properly positioned, press the return key again to lock it in place. Like I said, after we read this manual, everyone will be licensed to use the Commodore 128, the best computer at the best price for the best people in America. So, proving my point, maybe we'll take a break on page 6 here. Let's check on the paint here. Oh. And we do have the other manual, the operating manual, too. We can read that, folks. Okay. Yeah, we'll give it another minute, folks. You've been here the whole time, Miss Managed Shift. Oh, we're reading the Commodore 128 manual. Okay. From 1986. Okay. We read the Income.com from the year 2000, June, July, the 6 hottest web startups. We went through that. All right. We're watching paint dry. It's been almost an hour. We're getting ready pretty soon to call it a day. Because I got to get some cooking done because Melissa's not capable of doing her job cooking. So, you know. Once again, I have to do all the work. Typical. And I'm the one with the master's degree in the house. You think the guy with the master's degree could smoke his pipe and read his books in his office, his studio. But so be it. You know, it's not how it's working out thus far. Okay. Yeah, so it's not the way it's supposed to be. I don't accept it. You don't accept it. Yeah, well, that's a learning process, right? Next time, yeah, we're going to do several tests on this paint. You know, it's because different humidity points, like I said, you know, and, you know, it's just a fact. And I have to get my studio cleaned up after this, folks, because Melissa won't do that either. Even though I left her instructions how to clean up after I'm done, she won't do it. So it proves my point. She's not a good wife. I think someone new came into the chat. We're just wrapping up. Like I said, we read from the Commodore manual. We read 6 pages from 1986 Commodore 128. We read Income.com from the year 2000, the 6 hottest web startups. And we're watching paint dry, folks. It's almost been an hour. We're going to call it, we're going to wrap up in 1 minute if everyone wants to say their goodbyes, because this paint is dry. We're calling it in 1 minute. We'll call it an even hour. We started it at 5:22. We're going to say it's dry at 6:22, which it's going to turn any second here. I'd like to thank everyone for paying attention. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to the master. It's me. No one else in the world brings you this. No one else reads a Commodore manual or Income.com manual or watches paint dry on the air. You find me one other person, and I still won't believe it, folks. So we got 1 hour on the paint drying. It's in a humid environment, folks. We did it. We did an analysis of paint drying. We read 2 books. We're just getting started, folks. Wait till Ladder Safety 2. Wait till Dust 2. Wait till, you know, I mean, we're just getting started. We're going to literally be doing, I'm going to bring a patch. We're going to be doing, I can't even say. I've disclosed too much. People are going to be stealing my ideas. Once again, you know, we're wrapping up. If everyone wants to keep saying goodbye, I need to get some dinner cooking, figure out what my next move is. And I want to thank everyone for being in the chat. It means everything to me, folks. You guys are the good guys like me, Chris Shelton. You know, we do have the goal of ending Scientology. If anyone doesn't have that goal of ending Scientology, they should be removed from the stage. They should be removed from where they are, folks, because that's main. That's what we stand for on this channel. We all do it in our each We all do it in our special ways. Thanks, Deviant. You've been with me from the beginning. You're one of the good people, like everyone, like Sir and the Spanish and Poet. Who else do we have today? Too many people to list, really, but John. I don't know if this is going to go all the way up. Susan's good. Silver Spoon is good. Mandy's good. Old BAE is good. Grandma, Sarasota Jerry. I'm not going to go all the way up. You guys get the point. You're all good, Susie. So, like I said, I think everyone pretty much said goodbye. So we'll see you guys soon. Hope you guys have a good evening. Bye now. Mr. Shelton, signing out. Thanks, Steven.